Oh, that hurts so bad. What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Berm, and today we are hitting the VGC Regulation F ranked ladder with this Petal Blizzard Meganium team. Before we begin, if you wouldn't mind liking, commenting, subscribing, helping this video reach more people, helping the channel grow, I'd appreciate that. We're so close to 10,000 subscribers. Thanks to everyone who presses buttons in these videos. I'm very appreciative to each and every one of you. Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is typically when I stream. I battle against the chat. If you want to get some Regulation F practice, make sure you hit the notification bell. Only the first 12 challengers in any given stream are able to battle me. Come by regardless, because you can always battle against somebody else in the chat. Plenty of people are doing that. So yeah, come by. Let's talk about this team really quickly. And typically when I make a team, I do try and make a team that's going to win pretty consistently. This team, I've gotten to win pretty consistently, though I do believe that it might be because I made it that I'm more able to pilot it. Effectively, what we have here is two pretty supportive Pokemon in Indeedee and Meganium, and then 4 sweepers, right? It's a mid-speed team. It looks like it's hard Trick Room because you got Hat and Indeedee. They're the only min-speed Pokemon. Everybody else is like not speed invested, but not minimum speed. Basically, you don't want to get Trick Room up if your opponent is a Trick Room team. You kind of want to go against that by unsetting Trick Room with Indeedee. Really, the whole precipice of the team is how do you make Meganium work? There's like a Pokemon that's not incredibly strong. What does it get? What does it do that other Pokemon can't do? And one thing that it can do is very weakly Petal Blizzard things. Why would that be a good thing? Well, there's plenty of Pokemon that actually like getting hit by adjacent moves, specifically grass moves. So on this team, Meganium's going to be setting Reflect and Light Screen. That's very nice. That's very supportive. Mostly, you want to try and get into situations where Meganium's going to Petal Blizzard to activate Sap Sipper on Azumarill, throw ToxicDebra on the ground in front of your opponent's side of the field, and activate the Stamina and Weakness policy on Mudsdale. If you can make that happen, suddenly Meganium is sitting there next to Azumarill, Glimmora, or Mudsdale, and is able to then just like set up screens in front of them, throw heal pulses their way to keep them, healthy, while that Pokemon just tries to blow through as many opponents as they can. Or, in the case of Glimmora, you can actually stall a little bit, because a lot of these Pokemon, every Pokemon except for Meganium and Hatterene, have a way of protecting to stall that out as well. Hatterene also has the Brutal Swing, so that you can activate ToxicDebra with Hatterene, and Mudsdale, weirdly, it doesn't actually help in like a defensive typing situation, but to have a Ghost Tera, it's one of the best Teras, in my opinion. You can't get faked out. You can't get extreme speeded. We have Mudsdale with the Ghost Tera. Again, does not counteract any of his weaknesses as a ground type, but does mean that you can pop the weakness policy with Brutal Swing as well. It's something that I've done a couple of times in practice. I don't know if we'll get any games like that today. My goal here is to try and make Meganium and showcase it at least once today. Although there are also games where I don't even bring Meganium because it just doesn't make sense. I'm up against a team with like 15 fire types and I'm like, all right, well, or flying types. It's tough being just like a straight grass type out in these streets if you're not Rillaboom. That's my plan anyway. I'm going to try and make it happen. We're going to see just, how much work we can do on the ranked ladder. And, every Pokemon is somebody's favorite. So if Meganium's your favorite, hopefully this is the best way I've found how to use it. And hopefully you agree. Hopefully you have some fun using it for yourself. Rental code, PokePaste, full team breakdown, always in the description. And without any further ado, let's hop into some battles here, shall we? All right. It's interesting because my team is mid-speed, right? My opponent looks like every Pokemon is either super fast or super slow. So we're really going to be fighting here for whether or not we need Trick Room up or not. And maybe not even fighting, but maybe just making hard decisions, right? Like, part of me doesn't even want to bring in Indeedee for the fact that Aqua Jet goes into a couple of these Trick Room mons pretty well and could be pretty useful. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lead with ToxicDebra and Meganium. I do this kind of often. I don't see any Pokemon over there that, like, every single Pokemon gets poisoned and doesn't clear poison. So we can at least try that as my lead. We're going to bring the hat, and we're going to bring the Azumarill. Gotta be so careful. I gotta be so careful. Hatterene doesn't have Protect, right? It's really there to be next to Indeedee so that Indeedee can draw those attacks away from Hat. But, you know, I mean, there might be a situation where they get Trick Room up. Maybe they want to set Trick Room. My Hatterene is min speed. It's the Indeedee and the Hatterene that are min speed. So in a world where maybe my Azumarill is able to take out a chunk of health from the Ursaluna or the Torkoal, Hatterene probably underspeeds a couple of Pokemon. I don't think it underspeeds a Torkoal by any means. Speeds min speed. I'm looking it up as we speak. Torkoal's like base 20, right? Yeah. Hatterene's 29. Ursaluna, however, is 52. So Hat will underspeed Ursaluna, but not the Torkoal. Also got to be careful because there's Water Absorb on this team and Armor Tail. So Aqua Jet isn't even guaranteed to be an option. I'm going to Meteor Beam into the Torkoal first here. And we will just set the light screen. My guess is that the Torkoal... Oh, I was going to say the Torkoal might Protect here. While the Fluttermane sets Trick Room, but... Let's just land this Meteor Beam. What do you say? Okay, Glimmora. Cool. Hatterene in the back is now the slowest Pokemon that can be on the field. We're sitting behind a light screen. This is not too bad. And what's also crazy is because they brought the sun and didn't attack Meganium with the Torkoal, and Meganium's still alive, I can't get statused, which is a, you know, Meganium's like abilities like don't help me at all. Meganium's abilities don't help me at all because one of them is Overgrown. I don't want to be dealing more damage with my Grass-type move. And the other one is Leaf Guard, which this is not a Sun team, but you might as well put Leaf Guard on there on the off chance your opponent tries to T-Wave or put Meganium to sleep or, you know, something. So it's very strange. I think I'm just going to Heal Pulse Glimmora. I kind of want to do the Petal Lizard thing, but right now they're going to come for Glimmora. Glimora's going to eat that up. Look at Meganium just sitting here. Helping everybody out. And there's the Trick Room. Which is fine. Like, I might want to Terrasilize to not take a Psychic move right here. But I'm kind of like, yeah, let's just do that. Let's do that. Do I go for the Petal Blizzard? Do I be a little crazy here? Or do I just Heal Pulse again? I think I'm just going to Heal Pulse again. Nah, let's get a little crazy. I'm clicking the Petal Blizzard. We got to click it at least once in this video. I don't know if I'm going to get another chance. And that's great, because they're at low HP with the Fluttermane. I can probably stall on just one layer of Toxic Spikes now. I'm glad I attacked that slot, too. And ultimately glad that I have the light screen up. I'm glad that I'm no longer quad weak to ground moves as the Ursaluna comes in. It's working out. Oh, they went for Psychic Noise to stop me from... Wait, is Psychic Noise the one that prevents you from healing? Yeah. There's the Petal Blizzard doing very little to Glimmora, but laying those Toxic Spikes so that Fluttermane really does not like this. And that Sludge Bomb is not doing nothing. I think I just don't protect. If they want to try and drop me, I can't Heal Pulse again, which is really fun because the Psychic Noise is actually coming into play. It's fun for my opponent. It's fun for me to see as a viewer. It's not fun for me as a battler. I'd love to hit Heal Pulse now. I don't want to set another layer of Toxic Spikes either. So I think I just attempt to Sludge Bomb. I'm just going to hit Petal Blizzard again. I don't need to get another layer. In fact, another layer means that the Toxic turns initially deal less damage on the Fluttermane in the back, but I don't need to click Reflect. I can't click, you know, Heal Pulse. They're just going to Tera, Helping Hand, Hyper Voice. This is going to do a lot of damage. How good is my light screen? Really good. Meganium coming in. Coming into play here, dude. Oh, you love to see it. You really do. Look how little the Petal Blizzard still not killing Glimmora. Why? Because Meganium's weak as hell, and sometimes that's a good thing. That is how you make a bad Pokemon. Every Pokemon can do something unique, right? And in this situation, you do not want to be dealing a ton of damage. Any other Pokemon using Petal Blizzard would have killed Glimmora there. You know what I mean? So I'm going to Spiky Shield now. How many turns of Trick Room do they have left? 2. Okay. I kind of want Meganium to go down, so we're just going to Petal Blizzard while I Spiky Shield. I ain't mad about that, man. Meganium did things. You know, without the Heal Pulse, Glimmora would have died sooner and maybe not picked up the KO on the Ursaluna. You know, being able to drop the Torkoal turn 1, pretty massive. And even in the end game, I think if that game plays out even one turn more and my Meganium goes down, I just go into Hatterene after that and I just start crushing. I mean, the Fluttermane's timer was so low, right? So much fun. Meganium. Good games my opponent. Up against Tau here. Whenever I make like really specialty teams, it's always unnerving to go up against like Dozo Tatsu, because the more weird you get with your team, the less chance there is you have something for these unique situations. And Golden Go. So, you know, like right now, immediately, I'm like, God, I have 2 fairy types. I gotta deal with this freaking Golden Go now all of a sudden. And a rock type. Like, we're kind of in a weird spot already there. Now we have the Fire Tera on Meganium that could potentially help us a little bit. We also have the... Like, I could set Light Screen with Meganium turn 1 if I feel like I need to. We also have Water Tera on Azumarill to help resist a bit. My instinct is going to go Meganium plus... We can stop Fake Out, right? We can lead within DD. I don't like leading this way. It's both of the supportive Pokemon. It means that you can't, like, turn 2, come out with something really strong. But I think because of the Golden Go, we have to sort of do it that way. And we will go with Azumarill and the Mudsdale on the back. Now, I think I'll take or leave a Trick Room. I think the situation as it stands is that if they live with Farigiraf, they probably have a way of stopping Trick Room, either via Imprison or just reversing it. And it's just going to be difficult to get rid of that Farigiraf. So, with my leads, that is. So I'm in a little bit of I'm like already anticipating being on the back foot. I mean, if they just lead Golden Go and Farigiraf, that's like 2 problems right in front of my face. You know, what do you want me to do here? So my play is going to be to light screen. I don't think I'm going to Tera. I think the Meganium is specially defensive enough. It is full invested in special defense and HP that it can live at least one Make It Rain. I'm just going to protect for one turn. And, I mean, maybe, you know, if my opponent wants to get a little zesty here, maybe they just click Trick Room turn 1 because they're anticipating me setting it so bad. That's not awesome. There we go. So I have a couple of options. I can go into... I'm staring down the barrel of a Make It Rain. Here's the thing. And I kind of want to click Trick Room on this turn because I think that they're going to panic and try and click Trick Room to reverse it. It's such a weird battle already. Let's go Muds. And I'm going to click Trick Room. I could be totally overprotecting this, but they overprotected turn 1. So I'm trying to best judge what they're going to do by their behavior turn 1. They reversed it, and we set it again. That's really, really good. The mind games are absolutely immaculate here already. So, I can attempt to high horsepower here. The real question becomes, are they reversing Trick Room here or not? They're in such a high special defense. Like, what they could easily do is just Make It Rain right now and ruin my entire day. And just not click Trick Room because they're anticipating me. What they could also do, they could just protect with Golden Go. I'm going to do it. They're going to let me high horsepower. That is wild, dude. Oh my gosh, Mudsdale, you absolute fiend. And they're trying to get rid of it with the Farigiraf. We are absolutely in my opponent's entire head right here. My opponent set Trick Room, and they are regretting it every turn since turn 1. I'm going to Rock Slide here because I'm actually going to switch out Indeedee. I'm going to go into Meganium. Rock Slide gives me the chance to flinch. Oh my god. Imagine being so tilted by the Trick Room reads. That is hilarious. You know, I don't like people who... No, they didn't disconnect. They just quit. Hopefully there isn't a switch through their wall. But I'm still gonna say good game to my opponent. We're going up against Nino Pokebros here. I am aware of Nino. I have met Nino. I met Nino in Hartford. Though I would not blame Nino for not remembering me. Nino's pretty close with the Pokesports boys, and I was staying with them. And also Nino hosted an event with Mike that was really well done too, by the way. So I'm a fan of this guy. Looks like using a team that is just really quite ready to go, I'd say. I think I have to go for the toxic strat, right? I think I got to. Setting a screen wouldn't be bad either, but like we have to stall. So like I can't even bring Hatterene because Hatterene can't protect. This is gonna be a tough one, man. Okay. We'll go with a Pokemon that's immune to water. No, sorry. It's immune to dragon. It's immune to grass and resists water. I think that Azumarill defensively could come into play here, especially if we're in a situation where I can't Aqua Jet stuff, but I don't necessarily want to. I don't hate this lead at all, for me, to be honest. I could just Meteor Beam this slot. And I need to get at least one layer of Toxic Spikes down, so I'm just going to Petal Blizzard. Do I need a Tera? It wouldn't be awful to Tera. Yeah, I think Glimmora is going to Tera here. Let's Meteor Beam, and let's just Petal Blizzard. If the Dondozo comes in early, that would be a bummer. So, like, if right now Ogerpon goes into Dondozo, oh, thank God. Okay. Well, we know we're going to set one layer of Toxic Spikes on my own side of the field, which is regrettable. And because I Tera it, I actually can't even remove them with my own Glimmora, because I'm no longer a poison type. So yeah, that's a shame. But we take this Muddy Water much better than we would have. It's going to lower my accuracy. I'll be sad if I miss. I will be sad if I miss a Petal Blizzard into my own Glimmora now. Oh my God. We are not going to be setting Toxic Spikes on my side of the field. I didn't expect that to one-shot. Oh, that hurts so bad. We missed the Petal Blizzard. We don't get the Toxic on the Dondozo. Or the Poison. I mean, whatever. You know, we don't put the timer on. Woof. Okay. Well. Let's Spiky Shield. Let's set a Reflect. Have the Heal Pulse. You know, we might just resist. Oh, this is such a bummer that I missed. I can't believe that the Muddy Water. The Muddy Water has a chance to drop my accuracy. It dropped my accuracy, and I missed my own Pokemon, which is my own, with my whole strategy. And what I was fully banking on. Let's go Azumarill now. Let's Petal Blizzard now. Doesn't really matter, though, because attack boosts won't even really show up onto the Dondozo, right? We can attempt it. They're a Dragon type now. I got to get my Play Rough user. It's such a shame because, you know, defensively, Sap Sipper is so unexpected on Azumarill, but you really do end up missing the huge power in some of the damage outputs. So let's try it. They're ignoring my stat boosts, very likely ignoring my stat boosts. So I think I just Heal Pulse now into the Azumarill. Try and make it work. Reflect is helping me out there. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is the dumbest thing in the world. Oh, the Rocky helmet doesn't help either. We just have to literally keep doing this. And Reflect is not going to last forever. Order Up's going to go into Meganium now. Doing quite a bit, but I have a Citrus. We're okay. But this way they're able to get attack, like, oh, speed boosts. That's right, it was the yellow Tatsu. I don't mind the speed boosts, to be honest. It's kind of fine with me, actually. Let's play rough you. Is there anything that wants to take a Order Up better? Maybe the Glimmora could come in here. I'm going to go into Glimmora. I just know that they're going to be ordering up into that slot. I highly doubt that they're going to be earthquaking or even attacking the Azumarill. Just going to do a lot to Glimmora there, but we're okay, we're okay. We're going to set the Toxic Spikes, that's the point. Hopefully the Dondozo doesn't have any way of healing. If it does, like if it has like a rest or something, that would be a real shame. Reflect's going to wear off right there. I'm just going to play rough into Dozo again. I think I'm just going to double in. I want to get Meganium back out here, because Meganium will live another hit, and I can set Reflect again. That would have been a free switch, too. It's very cool to be matched. I feel like I'm matching up against so many cool people recently. Like in the past 2 months, I've matched up against Weedle randomly. I've matched up against That's the +1 randomly. I've matched up against now Nino randomly. It's really quite neat. Though maybe I'm just more aware of it. Let's protect Azumarill for a turn, as I do just attempt to Sludge Bomb the Dozo. Glimora's kind of fodder a bit. And to hit Glimmora, they have to set another turn of... They have to set another layer of spikes on their own side of the field, which I'm not mad about. I don't know if we can do this, but it's going way better than I thought. It is. Let's get Meganium out here. We have to set the Reflect so that there's a chance we can set Trick Room with Indeedee in the back. The fact that it's boosting the speed and not the attack is massive for me right now. Ooh. I thought Meganium lived another one. That's on me for not knowing that. I think there's a chance that Indeedee can still set Trick Room, though it is far less likely now. I think that they just EQ at this point. They might just order up into Indeedee. But if they do that, I lose anyway. Like, I think I have to try and set Trick Room, and if they EQ, I need to protect Azumarill. Okay, I made the right call there at least. Does one EQ at +2 kill Indeedee? Oh, nowhere close. Okay. What I'd love here is for Indeedee to kill with Dazzling Gleam. I don't think it's going to happen. But I'd really like it, because then I could also take out the Tatsu on this turn. I obviously still have concerns about... Well, you know, I am immune to Grass Moose, so it kind of depends a bit on whether or not the Ogerpon in the back has other moves. I assume it's got something, but it might be like low kick. If it's low kick, Ivy Cudgel, Horn, like I don't know, like it could be a bunch of moves that don't do anything to Azumarill, which would be pretty massive. Oh, Azumarill's underspeeding Indeedee. That's really interesting. I always forget that Indeedee is a little bit quick. Yeah, it's base 85 speed, so even at min speed, it is technically faster than Azumarill. And that Dazzling Gleam will take out the Tatsu on this next turn, so I can target fully whatever is in that other spot. And they are going to give me the Ogerpon. There's the Toxic. Do they Spiky Shield? It's another issue. I think I have to try and get the momentum. It's tough, man. Maybe the better play there was to double protect. I'm kind of wasting my own Trick Room at that point. And now my attack boost is actually going to come into play, because now I am hitting something that cares about my attack boost. There's the Play Rough. That did a lot of damage. Dazzling Gleam takes out the Tatsu. What does Ogerpon do? Is it able to kill Indeedee here? Or do they have something for Azumarill? They went for Superpower into Azumarill. Okay. And that thing is at low HP now. Only one more turn of Psychic Terrain, dude. I can protect. Double protect here. We can Follow Me. We can Aqua Jet. Like, there's a lot of different possibilities. I'm going to win this game. This is absolute madness. I cannot believe we just pulled out a game against a Dozo Tatsu. And against Nino, who's an amazing battler. What's crazy is that I actually think I would have had a little bit of a better time against the Dozo and everything if we had hit that Petal Blizzard. Like, something still went wrong for me in this game, and we're still going to actually pull it out, I think. Oh, the Spiky Shield's actually massive. They're going to catch me on the Aqua Jet. But I'll catch him on the, just on the... I'll catch him on the poison turns alone. It's probably this turn. Yeah. Oh, boy. Pretty thrilled about that, dude. Ooh. Good game to Nino. Good game to Nino. Meganium. We're battling against Gab here. Something to note here with Gab is Gab has the expanding force strat themselves. And when this is what happens, when I've come up against like Iron Crown next to Indeedee, very specific Trick Room, very specific Psychic Terrain expanding force motivated, I want to lead with my Hat and my Indeedee, which is nice because we actually haven't gotten Hat on the field yet. Because now I can draw moves away from Hatterene if they want to go for Tachyon Cutter, and Expanding Force I resist with both of these Pokemon. I like to do that. I like to bring Mudsdale for a lot of the Pokemon over there. Might leave Meganium at home for this one, which would be a shame because I want to try and get the Mudsdale activated with Meganium. You know what? We're gonna go for it. Whatever, man. I'm going to try. Because I can also set screens and stuff in Mudsdale. Yep, we're going to give it a go. If we get the Trick Room, which I feel pretty confident, actually, that I can get the Trick Room against this team, Mudsdale can just go off. It really can. Something to note, though, is that when you're already under Trick Room, Petal Blizzard goes after Mudsdale, meaning you got to be so careful about you can't bank on that +2 being there when Mudsdale attacks. And you can't protect and Petal Blizzard because then it just won't hit Mudsdale. So we might run into a little bit of frustration with that. This is really interesting. Not what I thought they were going to lead at all. Neither of these Pokemon threatens Hatterene. So I'm just going to Expanding Force. And I'll Trick Room with Indeedee. Because I don't even know if they can one-shot Indeedee here, to be honest with you. I kind of want to get a little bit greedy here and try and start on an offensive foot. And whenever I'm setting Trick Room with a team that is not hard Trick Room, I kind of want my Pokemon to die as soon after I set Trick Room as possible. They go into the Water Tera. I'm glad that I didn't D-Gleam then. I didn't get sidetracked by the fact that I would be super effective with D-Gleam. Special attacks heightened. Here comes Hydro Steam, water boosted. They're coming for Hatterene, who has a special defense boost. Didn't get it. Didn't get the live, rather. So that's alright, because we did set Trick Room with the Indeedee. Meganium is going to come in. We're going to set the light screen. Hilarious that in another battle, we're in the sun. Meganium technically can't get status right now. Thing going to follow me. But I also feel like Indeedee might be getting attacked anyway. So maybe I just D-Gleam to pop the Focus Sash on the Whimsicott, potentially. Fluttermane's going to come out. Glad I'm setting that light screen. And just to protect from Walking Wake, I guess they might think that I'm going for a Leaf Storm or something. Understandable. All right. I'm really quite terrified of I think I have to go into Mudsdale here and follow me with Indeedee here. I need to get Mudsdale in without taking any damage. I mean, a Dazzling Gleam wouldn't be awesome, but we did just set the light screen, so we'll be a little bit better there. But I can't let it take a full-on Hydro Steam. It's just not going to live it. Ooh, they're going for Flamethrowers, actually. Indeedee will be fine there. And we'll die to the Moonblast. That's a better situation than it was a second ago. Now, will my opponent be scared of the grass move again. I think I have to bank on that being the case because I need to activate Mudsdale sooner rather than later. I have nothing to hit that Welcome Wake besides Mudsdale. So I think I need to bank on my Petal Blizzard just hitting Mudsdale right now and then protecting Welcome Wake again. We're in Trick Room. It makes sense that they would not want to get hit by a move and they want to stall out Trick Room. I think I have to bank on that being what's happening here. That's as good as a protect. You know, that's basically what I mean. Goodbye, Fluttermane. We're also going to pop again with the Sash situation. If it was a Sash, the Petal Blizzard will at least stop that. We're going to activate the weakness policy. Get a defense boost, which isn't going to help against the Walking Wake at all. I only have one more turn. Oh, I have 2 more turns of Light Screen. 1 more turn of everything else. I think they protect Walking Wake here. I really do. I think they're going to do it again. So I think I just Heavy Slam Whimsicott, and I might as well Ghost Tera, right? Just to not be weak to the Hydro Steam. I think I might as well Ghost Tera. I think I would die to a Hydro Steam, honestly, anyway. But let's just do that. And let's Heal Pulse Mudsdale for 1 turn. They're going to let me get a +2 Heavy Slam onto something. It's the Iron Crown. The Iron Crown will take it the best. Let's see a Protect from Walking Wake here. Give it to me. We're going to run out of Trick Room, which is the scariest part of all this. But we do still have 1 more turn. God, man. I don't know if I'm going to win this battle, but I'm getting the reads right. Harsh Sunlight fades, so they don't have the special attack boost anymore. So for 1 turn, we actually have an open shot at the Walking Wake if I want it. My instinct is to take the shot. Rock Slide's a mid-ground play, but I don't know that I can kill either with just 1 Rock Slide. I don't know, though. My Mudsdale's hits pretty hard. I wish these were physical attackers, because then stamina would also be coming into play here, but it's just not. Let's High Horsepower you. I'm just going to Heal Pulse the Mudsdale for whatever damage it takes here. They go for Tachyon into Meganium. Everybody's scared of Meganium, man. Also going to Flamethrower into Meganium. Oh my god. And look at Meganium just taking that like an absolute boss. I might live 2 more Tachyon Cutters. I could probably get another Light Screen up. Don't even need the Heal Pulse. It's doing nothing. We're going to hit the High Horsepower. Walking Wake's going to hit the freaking showers, dude. I can't believe this team is doing things. Crazy. High Horsepower Iron Crown as I try and set another Light Screen here. I'm curious about what the Whimsicott's going to want to do. Might be a good time for them to taunt now. Might be a good time for them to They're just going to attack. Meganium lives another... Sorry, is Meganium a good Pokemon? I'm going to live this Energy Ball, too. I'm going to live the Energy Ball, too. On 2. I think I win this game. I think I played 4 battles today, and I'm going to win all 4 of them. It's insanity. They're going to lock me into high horsepower. That's fine. At least I'm attacking. God, can you imagine if I'd... If I'd protected there for some cautious reason and just got encored into a protect and just lost from, I don't know, struggle or something. It'd be such a bummer. Meganium, you absolute legend, MVP of the team. You majestic. Flower, horse, whatever you are. We miss a high horsepower finally. Thank God it happened here and not earlier in this match. The Spadef drop does make it a little more fun, I guess. But Roach the Mudsdale coming in hot, finishing it off here. I am over the absolute moon. I cannot believe... Good game to my opponent. Hey, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you want to use this Meganium Petal Blizzard team for yourself, be my guest. Rental code PokeBase full team breakdown always in the description. Just cannot overstate how thrilled I am about how this team performed today. I mean, I literally sat here and battled 4 games and we got 4 wins. One was a disconnect. We beat a Dondozo. We beat a Golden Go. You know, we played against good players. This, you know, just really, I mean, I could jump through my window right now. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. It's really quite impressive that Meganium was able to showcase not only what I set it out to do, but also just like its bulk in that last game. It was a really surprising video for me personally. I thought, you know, this team is a little hard to pilot, which I'm going to stand by still. I think in some of those games, if I didn't make the correct reads, we lose because of one turn of not reading the protect or, you know, letting my Mudsdale get cracked by a Hydro Steam, just to use that last game as an example again. But with the right reads, we were able to make the team work, activate Azumarill today, activate Glimmora today, activate Mudsdale today. The only Pokemon that actually didn't do anything is freaking Hatterene, and that's probably actually the strongest Pokemon on the team. I'm buzzing. Again, Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I stream. Come by tomorrow night for a stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm sharing all my secrets here, so if I use this team, everyone's going to know what it does, but maybe I'll use this team against you. You never know. Thanks again for clicking on this video in the first place, and until next time, my name is Berm. See you later.